The 2026 NFL Draft is finally here, and the excitement is building in Pittsburgh. We are tracking every major move across the league. First up, the Los Angeles Rams are entering the draft with a clear mission to bolster their roster. With the retirement of Rob Havenstein, the spotlight is on how general manager Les Snead will address the tackle position to protect their MVP quarterback. Analysts like Jack McKessie are even weighing in on the possibility of trading veteran receiver Adams to clear space for a future extension for Puka Nacua.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Turning our attention to the Dallas Cowboys, the draft room drama is heating up. Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones are facing tough questions about whether they will target a wide receiver in the first round despite having significant defensive needs. Even with Pro Bowl receiver George Pickens playing on the franchise tag, the front office is keeping their options open, just like they did when they drafted C.D. Lamb. It is a high-stakes strategy that has everyone talking about their 12th and 20th overall picks. If you are heading out to the draft festivities, you better prepare for some wild weather. Forecasters are calling for summer-like temperatures to kick off the event this Thursday in Pittsburgh. While you should pack your sunglasses and sunscreen for the warm, sunny start, keep a poncho handy for those potential afternoon showers. Stay ahead of the elements and check in with the Severe Weather Team 11 updates to ensure you do not miss a single moment of the action. Finally, we are looking at the Los Angeles Chargers as they attempt to fix a struggling interior offensive line. Head coach Jim Harbaugh is looking for immediate impact, and analysts like Ayrton Ostley are suggesting names like Moore in the second round to spark the pass rush. There is also chatter about potential trade value for running back Vidal as the team reshuffles the depth chart. Keep it locked right here for all the updates, and do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss a breaking update. Ever wonder what happens when a Super Bowl contender decides to reload instead of just rebuilding? As the 2026 NFL Draft approaches in Pittsburgh this April, all eyes are on the Los Angeles Rams, a team that somehow looks like the most complete roster in the league while still having a massive, glaring hole at tackle. With veteran right tackle Rob Havenstein hanging up his cleats after an incredible 11-year run, the pressure is on. Sure, Warren McClendon Jr. is stepping up, but can the Rams really bank on depth being enough? It is a risky game to play. Beyond the trenches, there is a fascinating narrative unfolding around the roster's future. Some experts argue that for a team with an MVP-caliber quarterback and a genius play caller like Sean McVay, adding a lethal, dynamic running back could be the final piece of the puzzle to turn them into an unstoppable force. But the real blockbuster talk. It's all about trading away veterans to maximize draft capital. Take Davante Adams, for instance. With his contract winding down and a massive payday looming for superstar Puka Nacua, the math just doesn't add up for Adams to stay in LA past this season. Coach McVay himself has hinted that moving him for draft assets was on the table, and honestly, with a GM like Les Snead, who loves to wheel and deal, you have to think it is better to get value now than to let that talent walk away for nothing. With rounds 1 through 7 coming up fast, the Rams are in a prime position to manipulate the board and solidify their dynasty. What do you think? Should the Rams go all in on a playmaker, or is fortifying that offensive line the only path to a ring? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more draft coverage. After all, championships aren't just won on Sundays, they are built in the weeks leading up to April. Could the Dallas Cowboys actually burn a first-round pick on a wide receiver when their defense is historically falling apart? It sounds like madness, but in Jerry world, nothing is ever off the table. The current drama starts with George Pickens. By forcing him to play on the franchise tag in 2026 instead of offering a long-term deal, the Cowboys are effectively putting a target on his back, or at least a for sale sign. A trade followed by a massive contract extension would be the conventional move to keep a Pro Bowler happy, but we know the Jones family rarely plays by the book. Here is the dilemma. The Cowboys' defense just surrendered a franchise-worst 511 points, ranking dead last in the league. You would think that screams, draft a defender with both of their first-round picks, right? Well, Jerry Jones isn't so sure. He recently teased that the idea of drafting an offensive weapon remains alive and well. Brings up shades of 2020, when the Cowboys shocked everyone by taking CD Lamb even though they desperately needed defensive help. Looking back, that move was genius. Lamb outperformed almost every defensive player drafted after him. Stephen Jones echoed this sentiment, emphasizing that they prioritize the best player available over positional need. With pre-draft visits from prospects like Jordan Tyson and Carnell Tate, the front office is clearly doing their homework on receivers. Are they bluffing to maintain leverage against Pickens, or are they genuinely prepared to pull the trigger on another offensive star? If you think the Cowboys are strictly focused on fixing that leaking defense, you might be in for a surprise. Smash that like button if you think they should draft for need instead of flair, and let me know in the comments. Is another elite receiver worth the risk, or should they finally commit to fixing the defense once and for all? Forget your heavy jackets and layers, because the NFL draft is kicking off with a serious dose of summer heat. If you are heading down to catch the action live, it is time to break out the sunglasses, grab that sunscreen, and embrace those short sleeves. We are looking at beautiful, sun-drenched conditions for the start of the draft with temperatures soaring into the upper 70s. Now, I know what you are thinking. Is it really summer already? Well, it sure feels like it, but here is the pro tip. Keep a poncho tucked in your bag just in case. We could see a stray afternoon shower try to crash the party, so do not let the sunshine catch you off guard. As we slide into the evening, things will cool down to a crisp, comfortable 60s, which is honestly perfect weather for talking shop about your team's latest picks. Friday keeps that warm momentum rolling, but keep an eye on the sky as we head into the late afternoon. A slow-moving system is drifting into the area, which brings a higher risk of showers compared to Thursday. If you are planning to spend the whole day at the draft, definitely pack your rain gear again just to be safe. By the time Saturday rolls around, the clouds are likely to take over, bringing a higher probability of showers and maybe even an isolated rumble of thunder, especially during the early part of the day. You do not want to get caught in a downpour while your team is on the clock, so make sure you stay ahead of the game. For the most accurate, up-to-the-minute updates, tune into Channel 11 News and download the Severe Weather Team 11 app. It is a must-have if you want to stay dry while you track the draft. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter for all the breaking news, and keep watching WPXI now to see how the landscape of the league changes in real time. Whether it is sunshine or storms, this draft is going to be unforgettable. So, what is the one prospect you are praying your team lands this year? Let me know in the comments below, and enjoy the show. Is the road to the Super Bowl paved in the trenches? For the Lowe's Angels Chargers, the answer is a resounding yes, as we gear up for the 2026 NFL Draft in Pittsburgh. After fielding statistically the worst offensive line in the league last season, the front office is on a mission to keep their quarterback upright. While we've seen new faces like Tyler Biadasz and Cole Strange arrive to stabilize the interior, that left guard spot remains a glaring hole that simply has to be filled. But it's not just about protection. The defense is hitting a crossroads. Relying on Khalil Mack's heroics at this stage of his career isn't a strategy, it's a prayer. That's why keeping an eye on pass-rushing talent like the former Wolverine Moore in the second round makes so much sense. He brings the kind of speed-to-power dynamic that Jim Harbaugh clearly craves. Then, there is the fascinating subplot of Kamani Vidal. After proving his mettle as a starter during a 10-game stint in 2025, he's become a prime trade candidate, especially with Amarian Hampton returning to the fold. Why let talent sit on the bench when you can leverage it to plug those defensive gaps? As the draft board unfolds from rounds 1 through 7, every pick is a piece of a much larger puzzle designed to finally elevate this team into true contender status. Are the Chargers making the right moves to reclaim the AFC West? Smash that subscribe button and let me know in the comments if you think they should prioritize the O-line or go all in on that pass rush. In the high-stakes game of the NFL draft, the boldest moves are often the ones you don't see coming until it is too late.